Hello, good morning. I'm at Innisfail. I'm in Tropical Island Treasure. Trisha's beautiful little shop, and Trisha's over there, but she won't speak because she doesn't want to. But anyway, it is a beautiful day here. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the tarot. As many of you know, there are traditional spreads, like the Celtic Cross, etc., for doing the tarot cards. I do not use traditional spreads anymore. The traditional spreads are so people who aren't psychic or have no knowledge of things can get a very specific answer. But in my work, I often need a much more broad sort of way of looking at things, like looking at motives as well as facts and what's happening. So all I do is this. I have 7 cards spread here. I just spread these now. It's about a client I've been thinking of. That's him there. This is his relationship, which has gone wrong. And this is the child he's fighting for access to. This is to do with restrictions. This is him getting unwell because of it. This is bitter, pointless fights. And this means it's been going on for a while. So this is what I do. When we do a reading like this, there's no particular place to start. You go where your eye or your feelings draw you, or there's a major card there, you go to the major card. So it allows you to flow more, to follow your intuition, to get the feeling of it. So like I said, the traditional methods are fine, but they're quite restrictive. So I would recommend you do this method. But also another thing you can do is if, for example, with the man, if we wanted to know more about him, we put these cards away here like thusly. And we think about him being the significator there. And so what I'm asking the cards is, how is he doing, this man? Okay, so we do that. So he's there. And I do my 7 cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the Chariot is obviously with the government, sometimes the police, etc. In regards to children, it looks like he might have children from a previous marriage also. But basically, this is something that's going to end up in court. This is sadness. But as time goes on, we've got these major cards here. That's sex and passion and love. This is somebody new in the future. Now, maybe more children with that person. Maybe she has children of her own. On the bottom of the deck, we see the Queen of Rods, which is sort of descriptive of her. A nice country woman, just someone nice and lovely. So that's a way of doing the cards. And if what you're seeing you're not completely certain about, I recommend that you do it again and try and look from a slightly different perspective. And of course, as we said before, if you're trying to look at yourself, change the perspective, it's very hard, and look at your mother's daughter, or your something along those lines, so you can still look at yourself, but from a different point of view. Now, like I said, Tropical Island Treasure, and for the people around the world, this is a beautiful shop. There's so many lovely things here. You can Google Tropical Island Treasure, and as Trish has said, and she won't say now, of course, because she can't speak, but as she has said, you can order things online and she will mail them to you wherever you are in the world. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things that are here, a little bit different. Turn the light off. Now, here we have the crystal thingies, I can't think what they're called. Crystal lamps, varying in price, and they're very beautiful. Now, these things here, these are talismans, and they're selling in the shop now. These are ones. They're made by a local white witch, Jess, and she puts a lot of effort and a lot of magic into them, and she creeps me out a little bit, but she's very, very good. And I would recommend having a look at these things, and they can be made personally also. Now, and while we're here having a look at things, you see, that's not, what's that, 99? Oh, I thought there would be more. Yeah, they're all different, they're all beautiful things. But anyway, I'm going to go and do some stuff now, and I wish you all the best, and look up Tropical Island Treasure, and stay well and stay happy.